Oh snap! I forgot. What's up, Clutch?
Yo,
What's up, Clutch?
what's the app you use to get voices of characters made?
Are you talking about like an AI app to get the voices of the character? Because there's a couple I know.
Yay.
Vigo AI will let you do it. Voiceify, 11 Labs, but I think you have to pay for all of those. There might be some that'll let you do it for free or create one voice right now. I think 11 Labs let you do it, but you would just have to go to like YouTube and find a video of like a character's voice of them saying a whole bunch of lines and just plug it in to the AI, and it'll train it, and then you can just have it say whatever you want it to say. I've been chewing bubblegum, juicy fruit, and now my tongue feels like it's swollen.
Perfect.
Yes, sir. Vigo AI is an app. I don't know if 11 Labs or Voiceify has an app. I know Vigo AI has an app you can download. Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say? No, I'm not. I didn't hear you. So,
I'ma add in the excerpt and call it there cause what I got is actually fire.
I'm gonna add it in. Okay. I can't wait to see Clutch. God damn. I just can't escape Honda.
Sup bro, I heard you had a message for me? Saki main.
What's up, Milton? What's up, Juvie? There a message? A message from Milton. Where is it? Oh,
Something about Mai expressing her love for me?
we got Milton, y'all.
Everybody's looking at you. One question. You walk in with a poker face. Didn't blink, didn't leave a
LMAO.
trace. The cane with the knowing grin, like the match was over before it began. Purple shadows fill the screen, playing cleaner than you've ever seen. Every setup, every fate, everybody wondering what you think. You smile but never say a word. Every answer sounds absurd. The room gets quiet.
Shit.
It's all time. Milton, are you
okay?
Tell me why you play JP. What's the plan that we don't see? Is it just our destiny? Milton, are you okay? Every count is perfectly timed. Everybody's losing minds. Tell us what's inside your mind. Walking slow like you're on the floor, making every fighter want one more. One command and the pace will change, turning every scramble into range. People kissing every red. You're already planting seeds. One mistake, it's all downhill. You never rush, you bend the wheel. Is it patience? Is it power? Is it practice?
Oh my god, the song.
Or
Nope.
do you simply love the game?
It's that dang chorus.
Every round is mind
How do I add the voice?
It should say somewhere in the if you're using Vigo AI, it should say like something about voice.
Milton, are you okay? Why'd you choose that purple king? Every match a different thing. Still nobody sees the string. Milton, are you okay? Crowd is laughing, crowds amazed.
11
Every
laps.
setup starts debate.
Oh shit.
Guess we'll have to
It's been a minute since I've used 11 Labs.
Milton, we're still waiting. Just one answer. Why do you play JP?
Why do you play JP? Why do you play JP Milton?
Can you hear the hands of
All right.
turning somewhere deep inside?
This is an English song, Juvie.
Fades away.
While I try to help Clutch out.
The world behind.
I play because of the salt he produces.
Amazing. Voice library. Healthcare.
Breathe, I watch the stars ignite beneath me. Golden fire within my soul. A fragment stolen, never whole. Through 1,000 changing skies, I have watched the mighty rise.
Oh.
Every kingdom, every name falls into the dark the same. Yet I walk with laughing eyes, hiding ages in disguise. Call me child, but you will see. Time itself remembers me. Black becomes white, wrong becomes right. Everything changes whenever I fight.
Go to 11 Labs and go to voice cloning. I keep running through the hands of time. Out of mind.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Click on voices. But you cannot take the light inside. My voices.
His hand, then corruption stained the land. What was mine became his flame. Psycho power bore another name. Bison built
Where do you go to
from
create?
fed by every falling tear. Still the spark he claimed to own never truly was his own. Now
I only use this thing like once. Okay, you go to the voices, you hit the plus sign, say design your voice, design an entirely new voice from text prompt, no. Instant clone voice, clone your voice within only 20 minutes. You could do that. This is what I think I used for that Manon singing like 2 years ago. Yeah, but you go to 11 Labs, Voices Plus, and then it's one of these two. And then you just plug in the audio of the voice you're trying to clone. And then you'll have it.
Which one?
Go to instant voice cloning if you're just trying to get it. I think you gotta pay for professional. But instant one, you just click instant voice clone. You click that. You drag in the audio of the voice you're trying to clone. 2 minutes minimum of audio, and then when it gets done, you could prompt it by going back to voices without, don't hit the plus sign, and then you can go to your voices and you should be able to pick the voices that you created, because right here you see Manon's right here that I did so forever long time ago, and then you just put it in right there, select it. Search my voices. Okay, well, how do I? What's up, Zay?
Lucky Thought.
Even if tomorrow disappears, even if the sky forgets the years, even if my name is washed away, I will still return to.
It's been forever since I used this thing. Through the hands of time.
I am not seeing that on mobile.
Well, 11 Labs you'll have to use on the computer. Now they know I wanted to go to. The light inside. I know Vigo AI allowed you to do it. I never used it though. I keep running through the hands of time. Yeah, if you download Vigo AI and go to Mike, you should be able to do it that way. Or maybe not. I don't think Vicaloy I'll let you do that. Look up on YouTube. Look up a video for Voicify. I think you can do that off the phone, but I can't remember the steps on it. You can look up a video on Voicify, like YouTube. So what's up? Are you in the Aki Discord? I am not in the Aki Discord.
The voice you're hearing right now isn't my real one. It's actually a clone version.
Created by Learn with Kuru.
And today he's going to show you how you can
Generate a free cloned voice of any creator or even your own.
Imagine having the power to create a perfect copy of your voice, or even your favorite YouTuber's or celebrity's voice, with just a few seconds of audio. Sounds amazing, right? AI voice cloning can change the game, letting you generate any voice you want for scripts without paying over and over to sites like 11 Labs. But here's the catch. Most voice cloning tools out there give you glitchy results. Some voices sound too fast, others just don't sound right. And let's on how to clone any voice use multiple accounts to keep it free. Once you start earning from YouTube or others this awesome trick and start creating epic voice clones, let's get started. To create your own cloned voice, start by opening your browser.
I don't trust this. Too much AI in it. Oopsies.
Hey everyone, in this video I'll show you how to create your AI voice cloning for free. I'll walk you through the whole process along with Linux. I'll go with the Windows and the download is started. Once downloaded, extract it and start the setup. Once installed,
In this video, you're going to learn how to clone your own voice so you can create voiceovers that sound like you by typing it out. Voice cloning means you can create new voiceovers that sound just like you, fix mistakes in content you've already recorded, or speak an entirely new language sans devoir
Yeah, I guess so,
You simply
Nico.
type some text and generate. Before we get started, there's two different voice clones we can create. The first is Instant Voice Clone, or IVC, which gives you a voice clone in seconds from just a minute or two of clean audio. It's fast to create, but may struggle with unique voices or accents. However, Professional voice cloning, or PVC on the other hand, trains a dedicated model using much more of your audio, usually anywhere between 30 minutes to several hours. And this gives you a hyper-realistic, high-fidelity clone that can capture the subtle tone, emotion, and delivery of your voice. And now, the PVC takes a few hours to process, but for accuracy and consistency, it's a much better voice clone in the long run. Now, before I show you how to create a voice clone, let's cover a couple of things first. First of all, the quality of the audio you provide is the most important part, and for the best results, ideally you're recording on a professional mic setup in a quiet room. And you can even use a pop filter to avoid the plosives in your recordings. And now, not everyone has access to this equipment, and that's okay, because plenty of voice clones have been made without. Just make sure your voice is in the description below. In 11 Labs, to start cloning your voice, you want to click on Voices in the left toolbar, and then we head over to this button right here where it says Create or Clone a Voice. If we click this, you'll notice we have a couple of different options. The first one being Voice Design. But below this, we have Instant Voice Clone and Professional Voice Clone. Let's start with Instant Voice Clone. So if I click Instant Voice Clone, we're now prompted to record or upload some recordings of our voice. And so here, all we have to do, very simple, we just click Record, and let's begin. We can actually choose the microphone that we want to use to record the Instant Voice Clone. And so here, I'm going to select Scarlett 2i2, which is the audio interface that's using my Shure SM7B microphone. I can go ahead and click Start, and we have a 3-second countdown, and the Instant Voice Clone is now recording, and you can see this with the audio waveforms in the bottom left of this box. For each recording you do for the Instant Voice Clone, you need to record at least 10 seconds, and then you can go up to a full. And remember, the more audio recordings you provide, the better the results of the Instant Voice Clone. And before you click next, you can go ahead and preview each of your recordings, and if you're voice clone, because you can create voice clones in multiple different languages. And if you want, if you were creating multiple voice clones, you could even add a label such as the accent. However, here I'm not doing that, so I'm just going.
Okay, I think this will help.
Can you hear the hands of time turning somewhere deep inside? Every age that fades away leaves another world
Tragic.
The grind, I tell ya.
Yeah, it is the grind. What's up, bud?
breaking shadows passing, every future, every past. Tell me which one is meant to last. Golden spirit, ancient fire, rising higher, ever higher. Let the heavens split apart. You will never reach my Do you feel what you cannot age? Do you hate what escapes your cage? Mortals measure life in years. I have measured mine in tears. I have seen the pure corrupted, sacred promises interrupted. Power poisons those who crave it and destroys the hands that take it. Still I cherish every soul, though their lives are consumed. For the shortest flame may glow brighter than to be born.
I was hoping that Ken player would have ran a longer set, but no. Just get your little W and run away.
Even if the sky forgets the years, even if my name is washed away, I will still return to greet the day. I am not the weapon you created. I am not the power that you hated. I am not the crown that tyrants seek. I am life defending those gods weak. I keep
Running through the hands of
time. Now I'm taking back what always
06. Socks.
What's up, Clutch?
I will be the sun that is the night. Round and round, let creation spin. Every ending, let the dawn begin. You can tear the stars out of the sky, but you cannot take the light inside. I keep running through the worlds may die, with eternity reflected in my eyes. When the final shadow comes for me,
What's up, Clutch?
I will shine through all eternity. Light becomes light, day becomes night. Worlds may disappear, but I remain forever in the light.
I was about to say got eam, but the stream ended after you said chicken butt LMAO.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I was trying to catch Bun slipping. And I saw it right when your message came up. I was like, damn it. I was wondering what you had said. Yay. But you cannot take the light inside.
Goddamn.
100%. Oh.
Do you hate what escapes your cage? Mortals measure life in years. I have measured mine in tears. I have seen the pure corrupted, sacred promises interrupted. Power poisons those who crave it, then destroys the hands that take it. Still I cherish every soul, though their lives are brief and small. For the shortest flame may glow brighter than immortals know. I choose to love the even if tomorrow disappears, even if the sky forgets the years, even if my name is washed away, I will still return to greet the day. I am not the weapon you created. I am not the power that you hated. I am not the crown that you take. I am light defending those both win.
Oh my god. Damn, I was trying to get super off. I threw my whole feng shui off of that. Damn.
Every sunrise writes a promise. Every sunset seals a fate. I've watched kingdoms climb to heaven. Only prayer could make them break. I have walked through dying starlight, held tomorrow in my hands. Every heart tells a story. Every soul knows the end. Time is over. Courage can rewrite what's always known. You fear the dark, I fear the past.
Hey, coach.
What's up, Clutch? Something smells good.
You know how it's not making sense how there's a team in Pokemon that makes not sense.
Is that the Ghost Rider team? With Deadpool, Blade, Ghost Rider, and Loki?
Yes.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I got a theory.
What's that theory, Clutch?
You know Loki is a god of time now, right?
Yeah.
Who's to say this one didn't somehow take that and use it for his nefarious plans?
Maybe. He's about to get in the game? That might be true, Clutch. That's pretty interesting.
Notice how it's a different Ghost Rider. Or a different Blade.
Thank God I was buffering. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, we got it's a different blade. I didn't know it was a different blade. Blade.
And let's also add that Deadpool isn't really bounded by time, so he's pretty much Locust laptop. He is a mercenary.
Ain't no way that shit reached. Yeah, you're right about that, Clutch. Damn, didn't that shit kill?
So there is some benefit to what is going on.
So there's some benefits to what's going on. What's the benefits? You gotta explain it to me like I'm stupid.
Can you hear the hands of time turning so
Loki gets what he wants. Deadpool gets paid in whatever he wants.
Yeah. But how would they trick Blade and Ghost Rider to help them? Oh Lord, it's my
Using the events currently.
true.
Loki is good at lying. Think about it.
True.
Socks, it might be over for us.
Why do you say that, Buns? What's going on?
I go back to school in a month.
That's okay, Buns. Tom always pushes forward for us. Shit. Ain't no way that was supposed to go through. Ain't no way that was supposed to go through.
I don't think I can handle this. Junior year was bad enough.
You survived all the other years, Buns. What's one or two more?
I gotta do this phase again.
Imagine when you start working a job, Buns, and you don't get 2 months off. Or like a Christmas vacation.
At Buns Blazing, throw some dirt at them. You'll be alright.
Nice. Low forward, draw the rest of the fucking rescue. That's fine. Yes, I am emotionally hurt that Ma threw looped me 5 times in a row and then did one combo and killed me. I am emotionally damaged from that. Bastard. Wolf up.
What's up, boss socks?
What's up, Hoodie? How you doing, brother? God damn, she is so damn annoying.
I am doing good, bro. Call me Hoodie. When is part 3 of the series?
Yeah, I've been enjoying the little comic strips, Hoodie.
At Clutch_Magic, we are on part 6, brother. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
call me Hoodie damn already? I gotta catch up.
It feels like a solo leveling thing with Street Fighter and streaming fighting games and stuff like that. Pretty interesting.
Yes, and more.
Yes, sir. Shit, I was standing up too.
But my question was, do you want to have Aki as your main character, or do you have someone else?
It will be Aki.
Bet that.
Oh yeah, Hoodie, I saw that character you made for me. Like in real life, I'm bald, Hoodie. But I was happy to see a character of me that had hair, because I would love to have hair. Oh yeah.
I feel you.
I've always wanted to have flowing hair, put in a ponytail, style in different ways. But my genetics said otherwise. Ugh.
At times, Socks looks in the mirror, imagining a man bun on his head.
I would totally have a man bun if I had the hair for it.
A man bun might be worse than being bald.
I don't know about that one. It's just to be comfortable. Peak gameplay, peak song. Are you sure it's a peak song? It's AI, bro. I made this with Suno, Johnny Blaze. Just so you know.
Blaze. Buns. Buns blazing.
You silly clutch.
Buns, you got a claim.
Johnny Blaze. Johnny's first time in his stream. Gotta let him know, so he don't support something. So he won't be like supporting something he don't support, or something like that. However that works. Oh my God! Right there, really? He said, "This is my Grandmaster. You can't have it." That's what he said.
Maybe we were separated at birth.
A throw? I lost my Grandmaster to a throw! Hoodie's comment got me like just thinking about these fights being anime. I lost my Grandmaster to a throw!
How can this be?
How could this be? All the hours, all the days, all the weeks I've trained to get up here to Grandmaster, just to be stolen from me from a corner throw.
I hope one day we'll make it to create anime.
That would be pretty cool.
I did wake up DP like I was told. Why did I still lose?
100%.
I need Viper. Because you were negative on block.
Oh my God, Viper. Calm down, lady.
By contrast, you did an X, which makes you twice the negative frames if you were to do a light DP. If I make an animation for it, will y'all do the voice acting?
I'll try. I mean, the way this game is set up,
you would have been able to reset. You would have had the match.
Foolish Viper.
But unfortunately, wave charting has taken another now get ready. Shin.
Sure. Oh my God.
Show. Ryuken. That's how those fights go, TBH.
100%. Oh my god.
This Viper is envious.
Fair enough.
Show her why you're GM.
Yes, sir.
Show her what the furry community does.
You want me to lose, huh, Buns? Look at you. Bad juju, Buns. What the f- I could have just dashed. Buns with the bad juju.
Woot.
Then the bitch ran. Then the bitch said, fuck it, I took your shit. I took your shit. I took your shit. And I'm going with it. You want it back? Too bad. This is online. You'll never find me. I am anonymous. I am anonymous. You only know my user tag.
At Buns Blazing, now you eat those meat mountains.
Yes, Buns. Now you gotta eat the meat mountains. From Arby's.
With a Coke Zero.
What's worse than a Coke Zero? What would be the worst thing to drink? He gonna have to eat it with milk. Ew, fucking nasty. Fucking eating a fucking meat
Now
mountain.
everyone, let's not be rash.
Oh my god, a meat mountain with milk. Chocolate milk. From school. From the cafeteria.
You vowed to have him on the porcelain throne.
Exactly. Oh my god. That meat's not even gonna process in your stomach. It's just gonna shoot right through. All disgusting and shit. Hey! 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 Hey, hey, hey! Look at mine in the back just hating. Aki was enjoying herself. Look at Aki. Ma just hating. Why do we got that bitch on the payroll? She just hating.
Every strap becomes a story. Every scar becomes my glory. Left, right, flow like water. Fight, rise, getting stronger. I don't fight for me alone. Every street has become my home.
Level up.
Hi, Viper. You got those eyes. Don't make me give your daughter another sibling.
You don't see the weight I carry behind this easy smile. Every laugh, ideas of training. Every mile, another trial. People think the drink controls me. No, it only frees the dance.
Let's start that over.
Metro City. You know my name.
Drink up, stand up, level up.
Oh.
Socks, you've given me new ideas. These mountains are built.
Nasty.
Born in the city, learned to breathe through the smoke. Every alley had a lesson, every fighter never spoke. Saw the weekend pushed aside, so I swore I never hide. Turned these hands into a promise, now I'm standing full of pride. Everybody chasing glory, everybody chasing fame. I'm just trying to keep alive the honor in another name. Young Yang, legends carved into the
Sun's blazing TF. Actually,
dancing through the night. I say,
don't answer that.
the answer when you can't find the light.
Devious.
Heartbeats louder. Sober brighter. Catches fire. Every level takes me higher.
Raise your cup into the air.
Clutch boy, am I glad you asked.
Every strap becomes a story. Every scar becomes my glory. Left, right, flow like water. Fight, rise, getting stronger. I don't fight for me alone. Every street has become my home.
Let's go.
You don't see the weight I carry behind this easy smile. Every laugh, ideas of training. Every mile, another trial.
It mixes the creamy texture of milk with
Every
Pepsi.
movement tells my history. Every step becomes our chance. Break the chains, break tradition, not to leave it to evolve. Honor is an invitation. It's becoming what's involved. The city never truly sleeps.
Creating a satisfying drinking
Every
experience.
broken dream.
I can
You
tell
are
give your
disgusting,
teachers a
bud.
hug.
More sip. One more chance. One more
You are disgusting, bud. Creating a. Oh shit!
Time.
Creating a satisfying drinking experience. Milk and fucking meat from Harvey's in a blender, bro.
Because it's clear you don't follow instructions.
When tomorrow calls my name, will they remember who I was? Not because I won the fight, but because I gave the street.
Don't knock it till you try it out.
Metro City's rising higher. My spirit lights a fire.
Buns Blazing, have you tried it?
You're nasty, Buns. If you try that combination.
I have not, but do you think I should? Say I won't. I'll do it in the next 24 hours.
Buns, you baby, drop that combo, bro.
Try me.
Buns, you gotta be stopped, bro. You gotta be stopped.
You need a therapist.
You think I won't?
Like an actual shrink.
He's threatening us because we care.
Clutch, I think you're killing Sock's rhythm.
Nice. He was mad about that DR.
At Buns Blazing, we did that with your meat mountain tangent.
Running through the hands of time, stolen out of mine. Round and round.
Hi, Brada.
What's up, Mamba? How you doing, bro? Ask Buns, Mamba. Ask Buns what evil concoction he's been cooking up. Ask him. I need you to talk to him, Mamba. Truly devious behavior. Oh shit!
How you been?
I've been doing good, but it's Buns. It's Buns, man. The sock and clutch ain't working. We gotta add you to the mix. These punishments he's coming up with are insane. Out of mind.
No TNS today.
Yeah, I forgot to sign up. Wow, that's a thing. Cost meter though.
I had to DQ after losing to a 1400 G. At Buns Blazing, I'd rather you eat lettuce from Taylor Farm.
Do you hate what escapes your cage? Mortals measure life in years. I have measured mine in tears. I have seen the pure corrupted, sacred promises.
I thought that was legend for a second.
Poisons those who crave it, then destroys the hands that take it. Still I cherish every soul. Throw their lives up, brief and small. For the shortest flame may glow brighter than immortal.
Hot diggity, damn it. Come on, you bastard. You got all those points, you ain't gonna give me none? Huh? Huh? You got all those points and you ain't gonna give me none? Oh, Jesus.
I choose to love the
At Clutch_magic, if I eat the lettuce, will I get powers like in the Parasite anime?
Yes. You'll get the power to, like, shit constantly for like 3 weeks. Even when you think that you're empty, you're not.
At Buns Blazing, no, but you'll have chronic diarrhea.
My hell no. I keep running through the hands of time. Oh, you were thinking about it.
Hiya family.
What's up, Prim? Freak this ma out.
At Primrose, trim closing parenthesis avatar tomorrow. Trim, perfect timing. Have you ever heard of a beverage known as Pilk?
Fuck. The fuck is Pilk? Ew, puke milk?
I am okay. Didn't get a chance to stream BCI, was kinda emotionally drained, but I am gonna try rank.
Oh, you gotta be careful when playing when you're emotionally drained. I'll get on Street Fighter and play one round and get drained.
No. At Buns Blazing, I've heard of Pilk, but I don't really like milk, so it was never gonna be cool. Damn it. At Clutch_Magic, I know WWIM, so excited. I was too late.
Excuse me.
Storm may strike the mountain, but the mountain does not speak.
Me and Clutch had a formal discussion on the benefits of drinking Pilk.
What the fuck is Pilk? What is Pilk? What is Pilk? What is Pilk?
That part kinda sounds like that cupcakey meme. At Buns Blazing, no just you.
The cupcake meme?
Pepsi plus milk socks.
Ew.
Gug, gug, gug.
Ew. Pepsi and milk? The
Don't
Pepsi.
include me into your degenerative diets.
The Pepsi would destroy the milk. So if it's Coke and milk, is
Remember
it
the
kill?
creamy texture of milk combined with our favorite carbonated beverage.
Oh my god. Pepsi is good though.
I have Pepsi and milk in the fridge, actually.
Oh my.
Don't entertain me.
Oh, I fucked up.
At Primrose, Prim closing parenthesis, Prim, I think you know what must happen. Milton. Why do you play JP? Everybody is looking at you.
I got to be a bully. Oh, you piece of shit. That shit killed me too.
At
Motherfucker.
Buns Blazing, I must drink the Pepsi and stare at the gallon of milk to let it know I hate it.
Y'all on some shit today. Dang it. Y'all can't be having me laughing like that. Like, it throws me all the way off. I have to be serious. We don't want Aki getting hurt. Nope.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Bastard ass geek. Wanna fucking command throw me, punk? Huh?
Buns will do that and give you the most horrendous punishment you can think of. Sorry, I'm very passionate about Phil.
Big ass
He's
bat.
setting you up.
Get up, Geef. Get your big ass up. Tired of playing these goddamn games with you. Huh? You wanna command throw people, huh? Bitch, get on the wall. I ain't done. Get up. Did I say you could strike me back? Huh? Huh? Did I say you could do any of that, Geef? Get your ass on that wall again. I ain't playing these games with you no more, Geef. Shit.
Buns be like.
Geef. I'll roll your ass up again, Geef. Mother, you trying to hit me? Geef. Charge up that punch, see what happens. Get that. Nope. You gonna have to jump? Jump. Jump. Good job. Psych. Psych. Didn't think Aki was gonna fight back, Keith? Huh? Huh? Tiger. Tiger. Nah, now you sick. You got
Buns be
COVID.
like time for me to enjoy my spotted dick with a tall glass of Phil.
Geef. We ain't starting this. Get back. Psych. I might be almost out of meter, but I ain't out of options, Geef. No. Shit. Put me down. Ow. You big bitch, I hate you. Fuck you, Geef. Don't you ever goddamn disrespect Geef. Bro. Okay. That's how you want to play? choke your big ass out, huh? How about that? What if I do this? Oh, you thought I was finna hit you, Keith? Shenanigans. Tomfoolery. You like it?
LMAO.
Get your big ass over there in that corner. What you doing? Psych. Oh, you already. Don't die. Embrace, Saki! Grit your teeth, girl! Fuck. She didn't grit her teeth hard enough. Damn, then I lost my thing.
Damn.
Damn.
At clutch_magic, one day I'll assemble you all to a large dining table.
Aki, let me see you grit those teeth! She didn't grit them hard enough.
And the main meal will be spotted dick washed down with pilk.
This shit's getting me today. Y'all getting me. Y'all killing me. British pudding with Pepsi milk.
The appetizer.
Ew. Arby's with British pudding and a Pepsi and a milk put together. That sounds like a terrible dinner.
At Buns Blazing, you meet Jesus.
Oh my God. I can't believe I let that gift come back on me. I was talking all that shit. I was hyped too.
Jesus.
I hurt my own feelings with that one.
It's becoming what's involved. The city never truly sleeps, so neither do I. Every broken dream I find deserves another try.
One more sip, one more chance, one more dream, one more dance.
The dragon never has permission. It simply
Flies.
level up, raise the city to the sky. Level up, watch the old and new collide. Dragon spirit, mind and soul, body moving, heart in control. Every punch becomes a rhythm, every kick becomes a song. Stay beside me, sing together. Everybody now,
Come along. Level up.
level up. When tomorrow calls my name, will they remember who I was? Not because I
man.
won the fight, but because I gave the street.
Hope.
Drink. Dance, dance, triumphal.
Feel the heartbeat.
Steal the show.
Metro City's rising higher.
Watch my spirit light the fire.
Yun Yang guides my soul
Now it's time.
to reach my goal. Keep up if you can.
Excuse me?
That movement don't look right.
She been eating that meat mountain, drinking pilk, and eating spotted dick. That'll do it. All part of a healthy balance.
Bruh.
What is going on? Why did they give us level 7 CPU? Oh, damn.
That's my diet, and I don't be moving like that.
Well, I understand. The one you're drinking, like what you're having, is not as potent as the one Yasmin's having.
Her dashing is actually kinda dope.
Oh my, that throw was mean.
You can cancel that?
Cancel what?
Keep up if you can. Ready.
There's no way the character's hair just gets let down and then she looks like that. That's a completely different character model.
Yo, Aaron and chat.
What's up, Sam? How you doing, bro? I'm just out here with early access to Yasmin. Computer whooping my ass,
The
though.
headband is keeping it up. What's good, Sam? Really?
No, I'm just playing. I'm watching a video on YouTube. My
Yo,
bad.
Sam, have you ever drank milk?
Buns is on one today, Sam.
At clutch_magic yo clutch. God damn it, Buns.
Pilk.
At Buns glazing pilk? Is that actual? Lol.
What the fuck? Damn, didn't continue to combo? Man, how many bars a meter did that just... 2 meters?
If it keeps me stiff, send it my way.
Oh, Lord.
At SAM, it's milk mixed with Pepsi.
A very innocent mixture of 2 items that most people have in their house, Pepsi and milk. But a very disgusting, like a very disgusting end result. A very unique, exotic, yet satisfying flavor. Can we describe it as like satisfyingly disgusting?
No gats diabolical. That's. It takes you to the toilet very quickly.
That's that stuff you drink when like you got a parasite.
Satisfying delicious socks.
No, that's that stuff you drink when you got a like parasite and you're trying to kill it. Pepsi and milk. Oh man, is her driver's gonna be ass?
One day all of you will try Pilk and understand what I mean.
But I don't want to, Buns. I can't even say nothing. I've had Was it Diet Coke and creamer, which is different from milk.
At Buns Blazing, I have a hard time understanding anything you do. That's basically the same thing, sucks.
I mean, creamer holds up. Milk is just gonna like get torn apart by the acid in the the soda. The fuck she say? Need some what? Sea gum?
That's the best part, like drinking pulp.
That is just, I hate pulp. I don't like pulp in my orange juice. It makes me feel like I'm drinking bugs. Like there's bugs in the orange juice or something.
Turn on the closed captions.
Oh, there are no closed captions. It says it's unavailable.
Well, damn.
This motherfucker is just a Buki. You're a Buki.
Did she just do Monato's Rasengan?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm weirded out by it.
Kim and Yas, Ibuki is never coming back.
Yeah.
Fire.
It's like they want her to be Naruto, Ibuki, and Naruto's dad. Yeah.
I made the right decision.
That character is gonna be so hard to get the neutral down.
No, you made the left decision.
The left decision. Still remembers. Snow remembers. I don't use Premiere Pro.
Man, do I hate AI slop. It's taken over YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and I've had enough.
Amazing.
Did you guys get it?
Being a proudly non-AI slop channel myself, I can tell you that these videos are taking away from the creators that pour their heart and souls into their work. And the scary thing is, the more the time goes on, the harder these things are to spot. There's a whole industry of AI creators all teaching you how to make AI slop. And they're all doing it in the exact same way.
So guys, you first want to ask ChatGPT to come up with 15 video ideas for you. Then ask it to give you prompts for another AI software. Pay the £50 for enough credits to make those videos. And now you have 100 definitely not generic videos that everyone will love, and you don't even know what they're about. Time to rake in the money. Oh, and thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more tips and tricks.
None of these channels talk about being creative or making something worthwhile, but AI can be used for way more than just making slop. It can be a tool that helps creators like you and me
Agreed.
make better videos. It just has to be used in the right way. And I'm not the only one who thinks this. Filmmakers like Peter Jackson, James Cameron, and Martin Scorsese have all talked about how AI can be used as a tool to help us all. And considering that we YouTubers don't have anything like the budgets that they do, it's fair to look at ways to use AI for good and not just soulless landfill. I've been using a little bit of AI in my videos.
Yeah, that has been my mindset on it when people be like AI slop. And I'm like, if you're just like prompting how do you say, like just having it like spit out random videos like he just showed the example of, I would consider that to be AI slop. But like if you're using the AI as a tool and like using it to make specific things and stuff like that, instead of it just being like, just make me a whole bunch of like YouTube short videos and pump them out, like there's a difference. But people will not see it that way. You like, you could just you'll use it and people be like, it's AI slop. There's gonna be those people out there who don't understand that this shit is here and ain't going nowhere no time soon, and it's a tool.
The way that
But
you're imagining.
yeah,
I haven't been creating whole scenes using generative AI. Instead, I'm going to go over a handful of major use cases with you today to make sure that you can use AI without becoming just another slot machine. One of the biggest things you can use it for is a transition, which can take you from this
yeah.
to this, as smoothly as that. Well, you can now by using generative AI. For that
CapCut lets you do
I
that.
used a website called Higgsfield, where I signed up
Yeah,
for
but
the very
CapCut lets
expensive
you do that too.
Ultra plan, which gave me 3,000 credits to play around with for a total of $129 a month. Annoyingly, still not enough credits for me to get through this entire video. So here I am, topping them up. With that done, I can show you how I got AI to make that transition for me. And just to preface, this is not a sponsored post by Higgsfield. I'm just showing you one of the only ways that I personally feel that generative AI can be useful. Film your 2 clips. Clip A is where you're transitioning from, and clip B is where you're transitioning to. In your software of choice, grab a still
like if you, okay, so what he's talking about, I did that with that Ken music video. Where is it? Where is my AI slot? Fuck. Did I save it in thumbnails? Yeah. Nope, that's not it. Damn, where did I save it to? No. Right here in my face. Hold on. Yeah, right here. From this clip of Ryu walking and then having it like this is AI obviously, but then using the AI to like transition this clip into the next clip. Like right here it created this transition. And then this transition is a transition I had to make by hand. Purple
frame
fire.
at the end of clip A, and then grab a still frame at the beginning of clip B. These will serve as the reference for the start frame and the end frame when plugging into AI. The rest is down to our prompt and
Wait a minute. Where did it go? Why are you not being visible?
which AI you use. Now, something that sponsored AI posts will tell you is how easy it is to prompt for things like Seedance 2.0 or Kling. But because this video isn't sponsored, and because I'm a human being who likes to have complete creative control over my work, I actually found it pretty finicky to wrap my head around what works and what doesn't. Each AI generator is like a moody little teenager. They are super particular about how they like things done, and no matter how many times that you ask them to politely do the thing that you want them to, they poop out the complete opposite of what you wanted. I recommend getting your hands dirty, mainly using Seedance as your video AI, and be somewhat loose with your prompts, as this gives the generation some space to fill in the gaps with what it thinks naturally looks good. And even then, it's probably not what you envisioned it looking like anyway. There are going to be some residual issues that you'll have to fix in post, like the colors being slightly off. As you can see here, for me, the contrast and the coloring is way stronger in the Seedance clip, but this is something that we can work around in the Lumetri color space in Premiere fairly easily. The result is a transition that's effective, but I'm not really sure that Higgsfield is worth that amount of money just for the transitions.
Now, I know that all of that is pretty slop adjacent, and I'm not saying I'm the biggest fan of it or recommending that you do that, but it's just an idea of somehow using generative AI in a way that I think retains some soul. Some. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, bullseye, baby. Something else I struggle with is time saving in my edits. Whether you use AI or not, I've created something that's actually going to help you with your editing process, which is going to save you hours of your time. And that is, of course, my preset. It's me, baby! Salesman Finn! What the hell's going on in here? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm not an AI. I'm not artificial, but I'm not intelligent. What do you want? Prove it.
I'm not artificial and I'm not intelligent.
Okay, you're not AI. Just stop doing whatever that is. You sure? What the hell do you want? You know, you were gonna say something about a sponsorship. I think you were gonna say something about a sponsorship. I hadn't actually said that yet, but sure. Well, I mean, it's kind of my thing. It's like the only thing that I do. So yeah. Okay. It's my job. It's my job. All right. Stores baby! If you edit videos, if you use Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve, guess what? All of this stuff is for you. Now you guys
I have
better not skip this.
DaVinci Resolve and would love to use it, but I have to save up and get a stronger PC.
It's me and my army of little salesman Finns, and we've been making some good stuff, little salesman Finn. Listen,
oh shit.
Hey AI, then you better do yourself a service and buy these presets because they're all handmade by me, baby. We don't only have presets. If you're new to the editing game and you want to learn how to edit your videos in the best way possible, with my good friend Teacher Finn showing you how to do your shit, then buy one of my courses. We got a whole new advanced course coming very soon. It's the biggest thing that we've ever made. So you better buckle up, buddy, and sign onto that email list so you know when it releases, because it's coming real soon. I can do whatever I want with this sponsorship because it's mine. I can say whatever the hell I want. Testicles. All right, go check out the link in the description. Go sign up to the email list, please. 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 I got so many little fins to pay. Imagine you're making a film which you're in complete control of because you're the only actor. Don't mind me. And imagine that you're doing this with only a few clicks rather than meticulously rotoscope. What the hell? No juggernog? Using AI masking, you can do exactly that. And no double tap? You need to stock up, bro.
So this is my favorite part of AI, the part where I can use it and still feel like I'm actually editing with it. Essentially, it's working for my creative vision. And to me, these AI tools, when used, absolutely retain the soul of the video. Here, I'm using the new Premiere Pro Object Mask feature. This is essentially rotoscoping, but without the need to open up After Effects and link a composition, which for me and my PC here is a massive relief and something I've been asking from Adobe for literal years. Oh boy, I hate doing rotoscoping. I hate it. Simply hold and click on this new button down here and then select the Object Mask tool. Then find the thing that you want to mask out and hover your mouse over it. For me, this works 9 times out of 10 and typically looks good. Click when the thing that you want to mask is highlighted. Then go into the effect controls of that clip and track the mask both forwards and backwards to get all the mask data. Drag the new mask down into opacity, and now you have an insanely low effort object mask. For any bits that you don't want in there, or any fine tuning that you want to do, just go between these plus and minus symbols, which let you add or take away from your mask. Just track the mask forwards and backwards again to bake that into the rest of the clip. DaVinci has had basically the exact same feature for a while now called Magic Mask, and this works in the exact same way as the object tracking. In the Fusion page, select that clip, hit Shift and Space, and then add a Magic Mask node.
Nodes.
And then draw in your mask selection. Track forwards and backwards, and then bam! Same result, different software. Another really cool thing that DaVinci has in its magical bag of AI stuff is its audio cleanup. I won't go too much into it, but really, slap this onto your audio if it sounds messy and you'll be surprised by the results.
Being YouTubers, we don't have massive budgets. I mean, I couldn't just board up a window like that. Wait, they're not real? You saying I'm not safe? Don't worry, Salesman Finn. You're safe with me. Okay.
Now don't worry, we will come back to this epic fight scene that's about to take place here. But first, I want to show you what I essentially think is the halfway house between full-on generative AI and then regular old useful-ass AI. This is, of course, background replacement and set extensions. Throughout this whole video, what you've seen is a mixture of both generative AI and actual real footage. This should be obvious to you which is which, but something that I've been doing in the clips of me presenting is changing the background to feel way more post-apocalyptic. I do this by, again, screen grabbing certain frames which I'm going to build upon in Photoshop, bringing them into Photoshop and then commencing absolute AI art department mayhem on them, creating overgrown walls, boarded up windows, removing lights, adding trash to the floor, and stuff like this. Now, I could just change only the things immediately around Teacher Finn here, things that I don't move in front of. But to add some extra realism and immersion, I will sometimes use the object mask tool from earlier to cut me out so that my hands can move in front of the set changes that I've made, which I feel really adds to the immersion in the video. Now, with that in mind, let's get back to the epic fight scene.
Yeah. Man, that didn't feel good. No, I don't feel good at all.
Yeah, I did. I don't know what just happened, to be
I felt like
honest.
something just took over me, and I didn't have any control over it.
I had the sword to begin with, and now I don't. And then
the
I
sword
didn't.
that you had in your hand? I don't know what happened there.
You feel a little bit. You feel a little bit AI right
now. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's me. It's me. I mean, Hey, I'm the guy who started this video. If anyone's AI, it's you.
I'm not AI.
Listen, I'm still not AI. Look. Don't look at my trousers. Look. But we can't do that again. We cannot do that again.
Don't look at my trousers.
That sucked.
Yeah, we're never doing that again.
Sucked. And I'm pretty sure everyone watching also probably thought that sucked.
Never,
as well.
ever.
Anyways, let's go to the window and do the outro.
Yeah, just do that. We'll do that.
Anyways, I hope you like the video, guys. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Go to my website, storesr.com. Do whatever the goddamn hell you want, but make sure that you buy my presets if you want to be a top tier editor. And make sure that you get the hell out of here. That's right. Get out of here. Testicles.
That is so weird for him to have a song like that at the end of his video.
Wait, scroll up. To the shorts.
What short are you talking about?
Above those ones. Buns saw buns.
Where?
Click on the Emma video for research.
Get unready with me. Cosplay edition.
Hope you had your research, bro. Amazing.
The French Smash community is now trying to mass flag my channel and my Twitter account. We did it, boys. It's a trilogy. We're going to war with France. This should be a quick one. I thought after my response, it'd be whatever, but I made a tweet, and it fucking... Okay, to be fair, the tweet was rage bait, and it did piss off all of France. They are incredibly sensitive. Wow. So I made a tweet saying, the video responding to annoying French people is doing even better than the video they were complaining about. There's a lesson to be learned here. What do I know? I wake up, there's a whole thread, all of the French communities like, we gotta get this guy banned. You guys are like 6 years late to this movement, by the way. This isn't the first time this has happened, but now we gotta do it bilingual. So Otakuni says, well, a young French Smash player who didn't ask for anything is getting harassed / doxxed by a notorious US bastard and his gooners because she feels uncomfortable with tweets about women. There was also transphobia aimed at her. She's cis. We absolutely must not tolerate this. So there's a few things to break down here. First off, he accuses me of doxing her. Apparently this is a mistranslation, but to me, I don't fucking speak French. So I'm looking at Grok's translation. I'm like, why is this guy accusing me of doxing her? So let me just respond to the doxing stuff right quick, just as a hypothetical, even though allegedly that's not what he meant. But any English viewer who looks at the tweet is gonna be like, oh my gosh, he doxed her. This is the tweet where I got the photo from. It's just public. It's just out there. She posted this December 2025, okay? Didn't use her real name. Her address is not in the video. Her tweets are on a public social media website with millions of users. That's point number one. Point number two, you got me. My audience is probably filled with some gooners. Maybe a little bit of gooners here and there. That's okay. I'll take that. Number three, characterizing it as her getting harassed because she feels uncomfortable with tweets about women is completely inaccurate. First off, in the first time I used her tweet and looked at it, I didn't even actually criticize her. I said nothing about her, and that was part of her critique of me, was that I just looked at her tweet and then laughed and said, aw, dude. That's all I did. I'll play the clip right now. What the fuck is that tweet? And what the fuck are those conversations about women in the comments of that tweet? I'm feeling disgusted by this community. Parentheses, I'm a woman. Fuck, dude. She didn't like that. She starts flipping out and then goes in the replies of someone who tells me to self-harm and then thanks them for their support in the thread, which she was not tagged in, so that means she had to have seen the thread where he's literally telling me to throw myself in a canal. And I looked this up. That's not like a euphemism. He even attached the clip from 2010 where someone is yelling at this guy doing a documentary telling him to jump into the canal. So this guy declares his support for her, and she says thank you in French. Merci beaucoup, les deux fromages. And this interaction is why I put her in the thumbnail of the last video. I didn't just do that for my own health. Would it then be fair to say that I'm responding to harassment? Because I didn't say anything about her. All I did was laugh at her tweet because I thought it was a dumb tweet in response to a Japanese guy that just liked some big booty Latinas. Very low stakes drama. And then I get this kind of response. Is that not fucking insane? But because I'm a YouTuber, I just have to deal with it, right? And then the transphobia claim,
all
again,
because a
it
dude
was
saw
literally
some
just
cheeks?
a comment that I hearted where someone's like, because she said parentheses woman in this first thumbnail, which I thought was funny that she would just have to clarify that I'm a woman. And someone was like, X to doubt, because the Smash community is filled with men. It was not that deep. They're acting like it was a whole narrative in the video that I like go through and I'm like, oh, she's actually trans. I don't even mention it once in that video. So it's just ridiculous extrapolation so they can can add more buzzwords to the pile for this mass flagging campaign. I therefore invite those who are willing to report his account to support at Falco's Dare to not reproduce the behavior of this asshole and all the others, to educate themselves on living together as a community. That's how we'll move forward, not just by playing Smash. I'm proud of you, the French Smash community. We're in this together. Holy fucking victim complex, dude. This is like next level sensitivity. We're fighting the good fight, dude. No one's gonna say they like big booty Latinas around us. You're French! No one was talking to you! S'il vous plaît! You are French! Nobody asked France's opinion on big booty Latinas. We don't care. And the person responding who's offended is not one either. You're not a Latina.
You can't report on YouTube Mobile anymore without clicking on the video, and therefore potentially giving it a view if the ad doesn't load.
You have your priorities mixed up here. The ad
Smash
loading
always
is
got some
what
shit
pays
going
me.
on.
The view is supplemental
Really?
to that with the view duration.
Let me go back. What
Parentheses,
I
I'm a
miss?
woman. Stuff right quick, just as a hypothetical, even though allegedly that's not what he meant, but any English viewer who looks at the tweet is gonna be like, oh my gosh, he doxed her. This is the tweet where I got the photo from. It's just public, it's just out there. She posted this December 2025, okay? Didn't use her real name, her address is not in the video, her tweets are on a public social media website with millions of users. That's point number one. Point number two, you got me. My audience is probably filled with some gooners. Maybe a little bit of gooners here and there. That's okay. I'll take that. Number three, characterizing it as her getting harassed because she feels uncomfortable with tweets about women is completely inaccurate. First off, in the first time I used her tweet and looked at it, I didn't even actually criticize her. I said nothing about her, and that was part of her critique of me, was that I just looked at her tweet and then laughed and said, aw, dude. That's all I did. I'll play the clip right now. What the fuck is that tweet? And what the fuck are those conversations about women in the comments of that tweet? I'm feeling disgusted by this community. Parentheses, I'm a woman. Fuck, dude. She didn't like that. She starts flipping out and then goes in the replies of someone who tells me to self-harm and then thanks them for their support in the thread, which she was not tagged in, so that means she had to have seen the thread where he's literally telling me to throw myself in a canal. And I looked this up. That's not like a euphemism. He even attached the clip from 2010 where someone is yelling at this guy doing a documentary telling him to jump into the canal. So this guy declares his support for her, and she says thank you in French. Merci beaucoup, les deux fromages. And this interaction is why I put her in the thumbnail of the last video. I didn't just do that for my own health. Would it then be fair to say that I'm responding to harassment? Because I didn't say anything about her. All I did was laugh at her tweet because I thought it was a dumb tweet in response to a Japanese guy that just liked some big booty Latinas. Very low stakes drama. And then I get this kind of response. Is that not fucking insane? But because I'm a YouTuber, I just have to deal with it, right? And then the transphobia claim, again, it was literally just a comment that I hearted where someone's like, because she said parentheses woman in this first thumbnail, which I thought was funny that she would just have to clarify that I'm a woman. And someone was like, X to doubt, because the Smash community is filled with men. It was not that deep. They're acting like it was a whole narrative in the video that I like go through and I'm like, oh, she's actually trans. I don't even mention it once in that video. So it's just ridiculous extrapolation so they can add more buzzwords to the pile for this mass flagging campaign. I therefore invite those who are willing to report his account to support at Falco's Dare to not reproduce the behavior of this asshole and all the others, to educate themselves on living together as a community. That's how we'll move forward, not just by playing Smash. I'm proud of you, the French Smash community. We're in this together. Holy fucking victim complex, dude. This is like next level sensitivity. We're fighting the good fight, dude. No one's gonna say they like big booty Latinas around us. You're French! No one was talking to you! S'il vous plaît! You are French! Nobody asked France's opinion on big booty Latinas. We don't care. And the person responding who's offended is not one either. You're not a Latina.
You can't report on YouTube Mobile anymore without clicking on the video, and therefore potentially giving it a view if the ad doesn't load.
You have your priorities mixed up here. The ad loading is what pays me. The view is supplemental to that with the view duration afterwards for more ads to play. But if the ad is playing, you already lost. He says, do your best to get it paused as quickly as possible. A dislike and report if you can. It's always something gained on that asshole's back. Okay, dislikes don't mean anything on YouTube. If anything, you're just engaging with the video further. That's not... Like, these people don't know how YouTube works. It's infuriating, man. The craziest part is that this guy was following me like 2 days ago, or like yesterday before the fallout, and he was asking me to take her out of the video, and I told him no because she started pushing accusations against me without me saying anything about her, which I did not appreciate. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna take her tweet out of the thumbnail. She's being fucking rude. And then we get the self-harm tweet. So then I put her in the thumbnail of the response video. No one said doxing. Showing her face on your content to amaze your clowns, that's not legal. And even if it was, because obviously it's legal to use someone's fucking public photo, will not accept that here. That's all. You hear that, guys? The French won't accept that. What do we do? Well, guess I gotta put him in the thumbnail now. You guys are really twisting my hand here. You said affaire, and it got translated to doxing in English. Yeah, I saw later that several people told me about it, except that unfortunately it was only Twitter that mistranslated it, which confirms that I never lied. He did display it on his thumbnail with tons of bad intentions. Tons of bad intentions. What kind of intentions do I have? What does this tell you? What does this thumbnail tell you? Bad intentions? All I did was show her face and then a fucking snippet of a tweet that she made. We're really reading between the lines here. The only reason I even knew that she had photos of herself on her account, by the way, is because as she was complaining about the alleged transphobia that doesn't exist, she said, my pinned tweet is a clip of me and there's a player cam. Ahaha. She was promoting the fact that her face is public, so I went and checked it. These guys genuinely think it's a crime that their face is attached to the statements that they're making online. So I called him out for this. Again, the doxing thing, I mean, he doesn't clarify it in a reply to the tweet, so every English speaker that sees it is still gonna think that he's accusing me of doxing because we don't fucking speak French. He says, everything I said was true, not like you. You played stupid game. Hope those views are worth. No victim shit here. Have fun, bro. The whole thing is a victim post. You're really like, oh, she did nothing to nobody, and she's getting harassed. All of France, please help. Yeah, sure, buddy. So I asked for the proof of the doxing and then call him out for ignoring the fact that she was promoting self-harm against me. He asked, when did I say you doxed her? Not my fault if Twitter is poorly translating my sentences, but it is your fault if you don't clarify it for everyone looking in on it. You showed her face on a different platform just for views. That's what we call harassment. Just having your face on a thumbnail in a response video is not harassment. What is this, dude? These are like the most sensitive people I've ever spoken to. What do you mean that's your face? Your face that's public. Your face that you told me about because of the last video. That's harassment? If people look at that, if people can see that, what the fuck are we talking about? Oh, and this is the cherry on top. He says, lots of people told you to and same to her. What can I do about it? What do you mean, what can I do about it? That's the whole premise of this interaction. I'm responding to her harassing me by promoting these kind of statements about me. Is this not fucking insane? Just because you couldn't accept that some people told you they weren't okay with someone who's got nothing to do with you, ironic because they have nothing to do with him or Latinas, they're literally fucking French. Here we are now. Call me dishonest, I don't care, we both do what we have to do, you know? And then yawn emoji. You were crying about big booty Latinas and you started a fake mass flag campaign over it. You have to be the biggest cornball. I wasn't crying. I was explaining as an adult what was wrong with that. You only cared about some people talking about you as a weirdo and ended up doing what you did. You definitely know you're not listening and it will be a waste of time for both of us. So he gives me like one other reply somewhere else and then blocks me so I can't respond to him. Really solid, dude. Oh, right. This is the last one that he made after I called him out for saying, what can I do about it? Because he's actually gaslighting me for responding to being harassed by his friend, who, because she's a woman, we have to defend at all times, right? He says, put that energy somewhere else, grown ass. I'm done. Enjoy watching big booty Latinas honk honk. Would told you to have a nice day, but I'm not hypocrite, so go fuck yourself. Thank you. So he just doesn't respond. He doesn't respond to the fact that his friend promoting self-harm is the reason that they're getting criticized. You're just a liar, dude. You're like a slimy liar. I don't know why you think I'm not gonna be able to respond to this. Sure, you got your reach in the French community, but everyone can just look at these interactions. This is all public. You think you can control the narrative by just blocking me and saying the same thing over and over again in French? That's like not even a quarter of the Smash community. In response to someone else asking for my for this flagging campaign, Otakuni also gives the of Rio. He didn't make any videos or anything like I did. He's like hardly involved in this back and forth with France. But Otakuni also wants his stuff reported. Is there a good reason that you're adding his name to this besides the fact that you don't like what he said about Mexico liking tacos and Latino women? Because if you don't, this is like insanely ridiculous. I don't know what your end goal is here. Wait, hold on. I gotta read this. So he's summarizing the Rio situation again, right? And he says, roughly speaking, that's it. And he's trying with his bunch of idiots to shame the France community like he thinks we're small fry. We'll see. This was where the war really started cooking up, and he was about to make his big post. And in response to that, Ryork says, damn, now I get it better. I've got my fist clenched now. He's just sitting in his room. Technicals! You son of immense bastard. How dare you? Part of me thinks Otakuni just made that thread because he was really pissed off that I just didn't care about his non-issues. Like, he's just fucking bored.
I see what Gutex was talking about.
And the comparison between saying
what you mean,
pretty
Clutch?
big booty Latinas would be something like saying, oh, black guys are handsome and got a huge wang. He tried to make that comparison, but he tagged on the wild sex addict as part of the description. And I was like, okay, that's not an apt comparison. So I took those out, and I was like, show me one black guy that's going to be upset about being called handsome with a huge member. And he's like, actually, I would. Because, bro, don't talk about my just because of my skin color.
His
and then I
beef with
said,
the
if
French
that compliment
DB
genuinely
fighters
upsets
community.
you, then I'd say you need to find some real
Gutex
problems.
had beef
So
with the French Dragon Ball Z
because
fighters
I didn't
community?
care about his stupid fucking problems. Now he's accusing me of harassing someone who's promoting self-harm because
God,
apparently criticizing
I don't remember
someone
that.
for their dumb opinion about big booty Latinas is worse than telling someone to throw themselves into a canal. Look at this completely fictional explanation provided to Youssef here. I didn't get it. What is her video about? Basically, there's this white girl who spoke up about Rio's tweets.
Long time
saying
ago.
she felt super uncomfortable that stuff like that about women could just fly as normal in the community. And Technicals made a video to bully her. Some bullshit anti-woke crap. Mind you, the video he's referencing, again, is the video where I paused on her tweet, laughed, and then skipped to the next tweet. Without saying anything, I didn't even have a fucking opinion about her tweet. I just thought it was funny. But apparently I made the whole video to bully her. Completely fictional. Now let's look at his follow-up here, where he actually alleges that she is a minor. And he puts his head in Minia, even though she's a minor. MDR, he's insane. People have to correct him in the replies because he's just making shit up. He's like, what sounds good? What makes her sound more like a victim? Let's also say that she's underage. She's a white woman. She's crying. She's underage. That works. That's gonna get all the French masses up in arms.
Jesus.
My bad. I thought she was 16. That's probably why, as a Smash player, he was vehemently defending her so much, is because he thought she was a minor at first. Then he realizes, oh shit, wait, she's not a kid? Okay, let's slow down a little bit here. But why are we even bringing up her race in this tweet? If I want to be as sensitive as Otakuni, you know what? Fuck it. For the rest of this video, let's go woke. For the rest of this video, we're gonna do exactly what the entire French community is doing right now. As a black man in America with the rising racial tensions, I don't feel
Aren't you
comfortable
mixed?
when I see a white woman using her white woman tears to promote self-harm against a black man and then launch a campaign to strip him of his job. So not only is she okay with a black creator harming himself, she also wants me to lose my job for made-up reasons. She even used her white privilege to go to her team to get them to also gang up on a black man by saying, to our player at Falco's Dare, the entire TMG offers its support. No one should have to endure harassment, aka criticism, or hate for their promotion of self-harm. Wow, great job, guys. Thanks for the support, team. Then she posts this image, caption, "Sometimes you have to laugh a little." I don't even speak French, but I can already tell it's her saying that this is her defending the community, the female community. She literally thinks that because she got criticized for her insane comments, that she is part of a feminist revolution in the Smash community. When the fuck are French people not trying to start a revolution? I'm gonna bring pepper spray with me to
Mixed,
the tournament
but yes,
if I have
you're
to.
still
They're
black.
not gonna kick me out of the community. Followed by a gif of Wonder Woman. If Victim Complex was a person, they'd be French. This is all about Latinas. Like, it's not even that serious, dude. Let's get through the rest of this shit. So much support from all sides in the French community. It's way
I feel a certain way about, like, I'm mixed, and like growing up mixed race. Let's see, it's weird because my lived experience with being mixed is you're only black when it's convenient. You're only considered white. I'm black and white. You're only white when it's convenient. And which makes me think in a certain, like, makes me think that, like, maybe, like, mixed people should embrace the facts that they are both sides. Like, I am black and I am white. I am not just black to fit in at certain points. I'm not just white to fit in at certain points. I am continuously both at the same time. And like, it kind of like me, a mixed man to another mixed man here in technicals be like, well, since I'm a black man, I'm like, we're mixed, bro. We're mixed. So I don't know. I don't know. It's weird.
heartwarming to see that in France, we have the honor of calling out disgusting behaviors, unless it's our own.
Way I
Kudos
see it
to
is
Mimerk
this.
for representing the
Uh-huh.
fight against misogyny.
What's that, Clutch?
When your parents are in the making process, it's 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore the exclamation mark.
I gotcha. Yeah, and then I have issues with people of mixed race just choosing one particular side of it.
So if one parent is white, the other black, then you get that pigment.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing.
I feel like you're about to say the law sees me as black.
You get the dominant gene.
Oh, never mind. So you telling me I'm out here being a Viltrumite? I'm Mark. But which one was the dominant gene? Was it from my mom or my dad?
So say your dad is black, features of the father you'll have.
Mm-hmm. Well, my nephew's mixed, and my older brother who passed away is mixed. Both of them were slightly darker than me and my twin brother. And like, my skin complexion is pretty white. But I like to think of that being just because we're twins and we had to share our pigmentation, maybe. But, you know, there are like mixed twins that come out that of the same shade.
Merci, merci, enormemente,
But by that you are considered black,
It's funny how you can
African-American.
tell Technicals fans genuinely think they deserve to live.
True. But when I fill out job applications, I put 2 or more races.
You guessed it.
But I know.
Is also French. Then we have another French.
When I was
Smash
growing up,
organization
and
saying,
I asked what I was supposed to put on my like SAT exams for my race, the teacher told me to put like 1 year I had to put Mexican. The next year I had to put like something else. Next year something else. It's wild.
And to support Falco's Dare. And this situation was not presented with all the context. It's completely dishonest. Doesn't even give a link to the video so you can go check it out yourself. And doesn't show any of the things that she was saying. I also DM'd this guy, and I'm not going to give her the benefit of highlighting her slander myself.
They
but
had
I
you
told
collecting
him
the
that she
Infinity
was pushing
Stone
pedophile
socks.
accusations, and I'm not taking her out of this
100%.
original thumbnail. This tweet. Literally just this
You
tweet
just
is
committed
her,
a felony
this is
and
Rio.
didn't know.
And he's like, take this out. She's worried
That's
about being
hilarious.
harassed. Like, what? Fucking
Yeah, if they were to go
ridiculous.
back
But
and look
he's
at
not
my
gonna tell you
SATs
that.
or
He's
whatever
not gonna
that
show
test
you that
was,
DM because
multiple
that
years
doesn't
I was a
help his
different
narrative.
race.
It has to seem like this evil content creator just decided to attack this lonely woman who was doing nothing. She was just minding her own business, having the time of her life. Because otherwise, how are you going to launch a whole fake mass flagging campaign? Am I right? More people complaining about content creation that probably haven't even watched the videos. Again, full support to Falco's Dare. And another tweet to her and thanking Otakuni for speaking up. That's it for today, guys. Sorry for dragging it. It's a whole trilogy. I didn't want to make another video, but they're literally launching a whole mass flagging campaign for my Twitter, my YouTube. They're trying to take my shit down, all because of big booty Latinas. They ruined me. My mom was right. She told me never to mess with them, and look where I'm at. What's the moral of the story? If you want to mess with the French community, just know that
Overlooking
a lot
at
of
some
them have a
cheeks.
Napoleon complex. They're gonna play the victim.
The nature of the
complain
job,
about
I
shit
guess.
that doesn't matter, and then get everyone to also complain about shit that doesn't matter, so they can feel like they're actually doing something, when in reality, they're doing nothing.
Yo, Tech, you doing alright, man? You just let me know.
Don't
Let me
worry,
know.
Socks. I have to
I'll
lie
bring
about my
Fox with me. I'll
address
bring
until
the
I
gloves
graduate.
out. We're going to war, man. We're in there.
What do you mean, buds?
Merci beaucoup.
Why do you have to lie about your address?
Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? It's your boy Art back again with another video. Alright, so yeah, you know, as always, you guys for all the comments. Today I'm actually sitting in a park because I'm getting tired of me walking around and my camera, like, you know,
At Buns
getting, like, all
Blazing, so
set
you are
here,
using
kinda,
the
like,
address to go to
something
a
I
better
want to be
school?
at. I should probably like get a gimbal soon so
I go to a
walk
DC
and
public
talk, you know,
school, but I live in
and
Maryland,
cam
so
like
I'm
this.
technically not
But,
allowed to attend
anyway,
it.
you know, thank you so much for the
Oh,
comments
no.
as usual. You know, I appreciate all the kind comments and words, and you know, I appreciate the fact that you guys speak out and you write such long,
But they won't
thoughtful
know.
comments. You know, whether it's from the people that support me, and even the haters that come in the comments. You know, that write like, yeah, like, go away or blah blah blah. Like, they're funny. You know, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's a very thin line between hate and love, right? Like, my haters secretly love me, but it did give me like a lot of hope. Like, you know, I realize like a lot of you guys are scared to speak out. I'm always scared to speak out over here. You know, like I'm Catholic, okay? I hate cancel culture. This channel is protected by Christ, so any demons that come in here, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, guys.
Delusion.
And you know, like, you gotta push back against cancel culture, guys. Like, look, like at the end of the day, like, I know, like, the second you stop being scared of these people is when they lose power. And, you know, like, take it from me, you know, I've lost everything, you know, like, really lost
Art,
everything.
you lost.
Income, family.
I can't, like, I have to be reasonable. But you lost everything
Who
due
did
to
this?
your, like, this is Arturo Sanchez. You lost everything due to your own actions, bro. And I can't help but to think that maybe there was like a mental illness, a mental health crisis that you were going through that you would not have meant to.
Man
arrests,
looks.
slandering for years, and like, you know, I'm still here smiling. So I should tell you something.
Beaten.
All right, so anyway, shout out to my Guilty Gear shirt.
Busted.
So anyway, so this is what we're gonna
Broken.
continue off on. We are continuing the Matcherino saga, right? So we're gonna continue it from the late 2021
And disgusted.
points into 2022, right? So around this time period, okay? So around this time
busted,
period,
broken,
we,
and
we,
disgusted.
we left off talking about how Matt Torino was so useful for the FGC during the online COVID era, right? So everybody started signing up, and yeah, like online events are blowing up, you know? NLBC Online showed that the games could still have tournaments online, and like we're doing various events, like, you know, Frosty Frosties Online, and many other
Yay,
majors.
and you scammed them.
Rollback netcode, right? And crowdfunding. And for the games that did not have rollback netcode, we did a good job showing that things worked very well. Like, you know, we talked about Cloud Parsec, right? And we talked about my involvement with the NYC Caliber scene, specifically Soul Calibur 6, and specifically Sabin Deuce and the NYC Caliber crew. Like, one of the things that we did back then that was pretty innovative was, not only did we do Cloud Parsec, we were able to offline
I have a mixed
all
friend,
the
and she
Parsec.
says a
We were
lot of
able
it
to
is being not black
move
enough
all
to be
the
around
Parsec
black people.
stations.
Yes, that does
to an
happen,
offline site
Buns.
hosted by Sabin Deuce, right? So you know how I had the feed on Twitch. Well,
Sometimes when you,
But also not white enough to hang with white people.
OBS
yes,
on every single
that's true.
tournament station.
That's
the Cloud
true.
Parsec feed, and
You never
connect
truly
it
fit in.
to like another website. So if you're a tournament player,
Like,
you just
okay,
literally
so
go to the
like
website, you can browse every
That should NT matter though.
it shouldn't matter, Clutch, but like it's just how it is. It's how people view you and the stuff that they don't say and how they act and all that. Like it is like you're not black enough to
If
fit
your
in
mom,
with black
dad
people.
is black,
You're
you're
not white
black.
enough to fit in with white people. It's like that. Unless you're like just choosing, like blatantly choosing a side. Like if you choose your black side, you necessarily just can't do anything that's considered white and vice versa. But like if you're like just being like, man, I'm mixed, man, I'm like white, black, I'm like both sides, and it's like, no, you're this. And if you don't fully commit to that one side, it's like it makes interactions weird, especially like in the high school times and growing up.
and like that was pretty freaking amazing. You know, big shout out to Sabin Deuce for that one. So that's why I took like a lot of pride in Soul Calibur 6. Like,
And the funny thing about it, I don't know if it's true or not, but Arturo says he's like what, Spanish and black or something like that.
things, right? And result was, I think a Parsec. I ended up talking to a Parsec employee about it through Retro RGB. Her name is Jamie Katrinix. Now, like I got very specific names here. Yeah, like I showed her the Cloud Parsec work, and they're very impressed. And I think Parsec did get bought for like $300 million, something like that. Like I don't forget the exact amount, but that was when the FGC was blowing it up hard. So I definitely do take.
Even then, the black community
I
is
do
so
take a fair
divided
amount of
for
credit
no reason.
For the Cloud Parsec
Yep.
error you guys see today with Tampa Never Sleeps on VC3. All right, so anyway, so moving right along. So at the time, right, like so, venues are not open. You know, we're still locked down during COVID, and you know, like we still had Next Level. So NLBC Online was named Next Level Battle Circuit Online because a portion of the proceeds would go to Henry Sen to keep Next Level open, right? So another thing that I feel prideful about is that through the NLBC Online series. So this is not only like Spooky did Street Fighter, he did Dragon Ball, Guilty Gear Strive.
At Buns Glazing,
I did
cause we
Soul
got
Calibur
those
6,
that lick the boots and
I
pander
did,
to that side.
Virtual Fighter 5 Final Showdown and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, right? So a lot of those funds went straight up to Next Level, and I forget the exact amount now, but it was definitely something like within like the mid 5 digits at least. It definitely gave Henry a lifeline to keep it open during COVID because there were no events. And we also did other crowdfunding events to help out other Japanese arcades like Game Newton. So Mr. Matsuda of Game Newton, we actually did a crowdfunding event for them. We
And the
did crowdfunding
Patriarchs.
for Public Big One Arcade. You know the arcade that Boss always hosts events at? Yeah. I did tons of crowdfunding for them, gave them serious amounts of money. The Virtual Fighter 5 guys, so Tetsuko Yamada and Hosei Akira, we did so many events for them too. So I'm very proud of the work that I did during that time. You know, like despite what people may say online, you know, it's all hearsay. You know, the work speaks for itself, but you know they want you to forget that like they want you to act like it never happened. But this channel is proof of it. It's proof of the history and the work put in. You know, like these are events we had to stay up late hours and stuff, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m. in the morning. Nobody's gonna do that, you know, just to like skim a fucking pot. You know what I mean? Like I do it because I love that shit. Like straight up, like that shit is awesome. Like, you can't imagine Japanese players' faces when I'll give them like a fat matcherino, like $500.
Okay, so the thing is, any reasonable person isn't going to say, like, any person being reasonable, is it going to say Art was only in the FGC to scam money? Any reasonable person isn't going to, like, that's not the take. The take is, somewhere down the line, something happened and you fucked up.
At first, no.
Somewhere down the line, you messed up, Art. And you thought it was okay. Your head got too big. You thought you were the man. You thought you could get away with something. And that's what reasonable people see. And then they're like, what they have a problem with. Like, the power got to your head. Went to your head is how it should be said. The power went to your head. And it, like, led to very bad decision making on your part. And then it just dominoed into destroying the rest of your life. Well, you're still alive, so that's the best part, but I wonder, is Art going to, let's see, where will he go after he does this full YouTube video series of explaining this? Will he just recycle it? Will, after he says his piece, will
Sucks,
he?
aren't you usually off stream by now?
Yeah, I'm gonna be off tomorrow, so that's why I'm still up. It's just I'm just thinking, like, what will Art be doing after this? I got some stuff, some personal stuff, got to take care of. Like, where is Art going to be after this? Like, will realization hit? Like, will he ever think about, like, that era where he was on that Mike Hollow podcast doing that thing with Sophie and that all that Twitter mess talking about Paimon and he's judge? Like, will he come back and apologize for that?
Just take accountability.
Yeah, will he apologize and take accountability for that error? And just admit that, like, he wasn't fully there at that point in time? Like, it's okay. He shouldn't, like, you should not be afraid to admit that. Just be like, I wasn't fully there. Like, this messed with me. Like, he should just admit not being a part of the FGC hurts. He should just admit that, but he won't. And it's gonna have. It's like it's gonna have to take like a severe build up. Maybe this is rock bottom. Maybe this is him getting to that point to where he just finally admits that, like, it hurts not being a part of the community. You helped build. You did things for. Help God to grow and all that.
Right? Like, it even results in some interesting events like Homestead Akira, you know, the most famous Virtua Fighter player in the world. You play first to 50s, you know, and the chat would donate just to, like, see him blow it up. And, like, that shit is amazing. That shit is amazing. Like, you don't see that shit today at all. It's not the same. I see people shipping Virtua Fighter 5, and I'm like,
man got the crazy eyes.
Yeah, niggas still can't touch me. All right, but anyway, yeah. So we did raise a lot of events. We were doing crazy crowdfunds. Shit was blowing up like crazy. There was just one problem. So at the end, this is a detail that, like, a lot of my haters like to gloss over. But I'm gonna bring it up again and again because it's the truth. It's a very inconvenient truth. So around 2021, So, Match Arena was a success in the FGC, but they're running out of venture capital money. Like, they're operating at a loss. So, I don't know their finances now, but at the time, they were running out of money, right? They were definitely running out of money. And this is an important detail. It's like around, I think like November, like I'm off the top of my head, I think it's like about October, November 2021. They had told me, they said Art. So, when I say they, I'm talking about Michael Pinkham and Grant Farwell. So Grant Farwell is the CEO of Match Reno. Michael Pinkham is the employee, a high-level employee at Match Reno that hired me at the time. So he was my boss, right? So they both came to me and DM'd me and said, hey, you know, we might have to let you go. You know, like, we don't have enough budget, and like, you know, we're kind of running on fumes at the time, right? So, like, I was a little bit sad. Like, you know, in hindsight, I should have probably left there. Like, you know, thinking about the situation, you know, in hindsight, one of the things that my father told me before he passed away, which, like, I'll get to a whole segment of that later. One of the things my father told me before he passed away was that he didn't trust Match Reno, and he told me not to work for them, and I didn't listen. So, you know, my dad's in heaven, you know, rest in peace. You know, sorry for not listening to you, Dad. Like, you were actually correct. So, my reply was, I said, look, like, are you guys gonna get venture capital in the future? And they said, yeah, we're working on it, right? And these are all things that are not hearsay. They're actually published online via Fanatic's video. Shouts to Fanatic. And they're on my Twitter page. But, you know, the mob will never acknowledge that. Like, they don't want to acknowledge it because, you know, they're judged, right? they're judged, right? Nope. That's why cancel culture sucks. But anyway, so they said, we don't have enough budget to pay you. And I asked them, are you guys going to get venture capital in the future? They specifically gave me a promise saying that, Art, once we get venture capital funds, we will take care of you. So I took them at their word. And, you know, it's a gentleman's agreement, you know, like, and this is a lesson for you all, right? You guys should not get taken advantage of by a corporation. These people pretend to be your friends, but they're not really your friends. Like, at the end of the whole Match Reno situation, I got no equity. I was fired publicly, and I never got back pay. Long story short, and like, you know, I'm kind of skipping over some details here. Long story short, I worked for a year. This is the year that I worked for before I got fired by Match Reno. I worked for a year for them unpaid, and I never got reimbursed for those funds. And in my opinion, it's a situation where they knew I was broke. They knew the mob was going after me, and like, you know, I was too overwhelmed. Like, you know, I didn't know who to trust, and at the time, like, I should have sued them, but I didn't. And I'm not going to pursue anything legally now. Like, you know, it's already way in the past. I forgive everybody. But I just want to set the record straight. So, 2019, right? So, they said they can't pay me, but I still stay on as an unpaid employee. This is my choice, yes. I stay on as an unpaid employee, and I was still blowing up events. This is the start when I start to really bring truth to power, and I start to really go back into the Illuminati. So, because again, I've been around for truth to power, and I start to really go back into the Illuminati. So, because again, I've been around forever. I know all the players in the Western FGC, right? And they all know me, right? They all follow me still. But, you know, privately, I was always giving them crap because, like, I'm always thinking player first. So, some of the things that I would give them crap about would be like, yo, like, why don't you use crowdfunding to pay the players? Like, because I knew the streaming budget at the time. I was like, the streamers are getting paid more than the players. Like, it's not right. They didn't want to hear that, right? Another thing I want to hammer them about was PlayStation 4. Like, you know, at the time, like, you know, Sony owned the FGC because if you guys remember, Mr. Wizard was outed for, like, you know, pedophilia allegations. There wasn't any jail time or anything like that, but the allegations were so serious that the Cannon brothers and Mr. Wizard divested to Sony. They divested to Sony, right? So Sony owned the FGC. During this time, I was playing a lot of online tournaments, right? And this is when the birth of PC optimization came around.
Allegations.
Right? So me being the firebrand that I am.
Yeah, it was allegations. The proof didn't necessarily come out, I don't think.
And I have no regrets in
But
doing it, right?
like,
So,
it was like,
a lot
I
of
think it
things
was
did,
true.
If I just shut up and just played along, I think I'll be fine right now. I think I'll be fine and be rich. But, I mean, not rich, but just like, you know, well paid off. You know, the Saudi money, a lot of people are eating. A lot of people are eating right now. But, at what cost, though? At what cost? Sorry, I'm trying to find a good angle. Yeah, I don't want anybody in the shot, sorry. I don't want them. I don't want them to be seen on camera. All right, I'll keep it here. All right. So anyway, I started playing online on PC heavily, right? So this was the start. This was the start of FGCOS, right? The Fighting Game Community Operating System, right? I'm gonna go into some details later. I'm gonna have like a whole segment on FGCOS and its impact. But
That would have been him,
I'm just gonna
but
talk
look at
about
him.
the terms of events
Mhm.
leading up to the cancellation, right? So 2021, right? 2021. Doing tons of events. We go into 2022, where things like start opening up again. My output becomes
They offered him mercy,
crazy.
and he spat in their
I
face.
basically go ham on all
True.
the CEOs, including Combo Breaker, including the devs, and I'm like, yo, like this 60 FPS shit, this 60 hertz shit, this shit lags. PlayStation 4 sucks. You guys know me, like I was going crazy, and not only was I going crazy, I could so. This is one of the reasons why people are jealous of me and I'm so uncontrollable. I am a top player that knows the tech. I am a top player that can produce the stream. Like, I'm literally the guy that can run a setup, fix it on the fly, commentate it while I'm playing a tournament, while I'm streaming, and just blow you all up and do it all at the same time, right? And I did it all for no money, you know, like I didn't buy my knowledge, you know, I learned this through hard work, right? So, at times, some of the TOs used my knowledge to protect their events. Like, there were times, listen, you know, I'm very much at odds of Rick of Combo Breaker, but there were times where people would complain about lag, and I would use my lag tester. So I had a Leo Bodnar lag tester to test the lag on monitors at setups. And I would say, hey guys, like, the monitors aren't lagging, it's a PlayStation 4. So there were times where they used me to help. There were other times where I would go after the developers. I was really trying to push for 120 FPS and 144 hertz gaming. One example in which my advocacy paid off was Guilty Gear Strive. So you remember the first version of Guilty Gear Strive, I think it had like 6 frames lag or something like that, like 5, 6 frames. I actually lobbied so hard that ArcSys, they felt like during the PC advocacy times I was doing, ArcSys felt the need to move. They ended up dropping the PS4 Pro version of Guilty Gear Strive to 2 frames of lag. I was specifically credited by Markman and Evo for holding them accountable, right? But secretly behind the scenes, like, you know, a lot of these TOs, a lot of these people were going ham on me, right? I was hearing from the grapevine that like what I was doing was worrying like a lot of executives. There were times where I would go on NLBC Online. I went with a 480 hertz monitor, and like literally like everybody looks dumb. Like I'm there playing Idon, best in the world, right? Capcom Cup champ, right? Bodying him on a 480 hertz monitor, and I'm telling him exactly how I'm doing it. I'm like, yo, I got a better setup. Like, up your monitor. What's the response? They're all like, you're cheating. I'm not cheating, son. I'm just too smart for you motherfuckers. And too good at the game, so it's hard to shut me up. So, yeah, like, I kind of went at odds with a lot of the top players, too. People like Punk don't like me because, you know, I called out Punk. I'm like, man, like, shit you be winning with, it's like you be abusing the lag, right? You be abusing the lag and stuff, and I can't react, and you know, like even the playing field, you know, it's a much better match. And you know, Punk has given me a lot of shit over the years. He currently has me blocked, but there were times where you know, like I was so annoying and so persistent, they had to take me as a serious competitor. Same for Idom too. Like, you know, Idom talks about like how bad I am as a player, but the reality is like I was the most annoying motherfucker in the room. But anyway, so my work output became crazy, right? And I was doing a lot of this while I was unpaid. So, I started doing the PC advocacy stuff. MSI actually contacted me, and they'll give me
I mean, if you
laptops
play
for me to
Leo,
sell
that
events.
means you
So,
didn't do too well in high school.
people wanted to like use my knowledge.
What's up,
They wanted
Vengeance?
they
I'm
wanted
guessing
to
you
use
saw
my
that
knowledge,
video.
right, like for their personal gain. I took a lot of this work unpaid. Like, you know, I'm a very giving person, and lesson learned. When these companies approach me, I shouldn't just take it the hard way just because, you know, I wanna do it for the good of the community. I have to take care of myself first. So I learned a very important lesson about dealing with these corporations. Like, a lot of these corporations took advantage of me. I remember like during this whole saga, I met Modern Vintage Gamer. You know, like the famous like retro tech YouTube guy, Modern Vintage Gamer.
Sure
I had a
did.
picture of him at Evo, And I was telling you, and like, you know, he's a pretty cool guy. Like, you know, shout out to MVG. I remember when I met him, you know, like, he's pretty down to earth. And when I told him like, about all this stuff, he was like, cool. Because, you know, he's a developer. And he's like, are you getting paid for this? And, like, I was like, no, like, I'm not getting paid. And it was right, man. Like,
thank you, Vengeance.
So basically what I'm trying to get at, so in my view, I was overworked. These companies took advantage of me. Not only did these companies take advantage of me, I was a very big threat to power. So I feel like I was put in a situation where they were waiting for the right moment to basically make me look bad to the public, like over things that were overblown, right? So let's talk about my work output real quick, and like I'm gonna after this I'm gonna get to the cancellation. So this is the work output. I start doing events every week.
Arturo, you're like doing the opposite of like what they call poison in the well. You're like priming the well, bro.
I'm MSI to basically develop setups. This is the start of FGCOS. It's gonna be a whole nother chapter, right? I started doing FGCOS. I started testing.
I'm just interested on how, like, the video is almost over and he has not gotten to the thing that got him like kicked out of the Matcherino thing. Just how long is this video? Just 17 minutes of him just straight glazing himself.
Testing like crazy. While being a top player, while being a sponsored pro, because I was sponsored by Beast Coast then, because like I was just blowing up off the charts. I was working for Beast Coast, sponsored player, doing content, hosting events, playing really strongly in Street Fighter. Evo 2022. I believed in the PC model so much. If you guys remember, I set up US versus Europe and Street Fighter 5 on PC. So that was an event that we did at a Salty Sweet Room, where we set up an all PC event with Guilty Gear Strive and Street Fighter 5, and we had the best North America play like the best in Europe and the Middle East region. You guys remember that? You remember that? I actually gave up like a lot.
And also, and another thing, the way he puts it, he makes it seem like he was just like not making any money during that. Like he was saying how Matcherino took care of him, and then it's like, okay, if you were working for them as a like non-paid employee, where were you getting your money from? How are you buying these PCs? How are you getting this equipment?
I gave up like a lot of my I gave up like my tournament run to basically pull that off. That was probably the wrong move. Like I basically overextended myself. Not only that, I had to pay for it all by myself. You know how I funded myself going to that event?
Okay.
There was Red Bull Battlegrounds a couple of months before Evo. It was a team tournament for Street Fighter 5, right? Where it's borough battles, right? I was on Team Queens. So it was me, Idom, and J-Rush. We won that tournament. So I got an all-paid trip. I got an all-paid ticket trip to Evo with hotel paid for and a couple of $1,000 by Red Bull. And guess what? That was just so I could work and run the streams and do all of this and do like all of this very low-paid work like at Evo, right? So not only did I do the not only did I do the Street Fighter 5 event that I'm talking about, I also worked with the Vortex Gallery, right? 956 Productions, right? Like Shibaruzu and those guys, the anime guys. I ran like the whole BYOC area for the games. It was all on PC. I tested literally 20 to 30 games and ran tournaments for them on PC. Basically, I was doing everything, all right? I was doing everything. Not only was I doing everything, I was talking shit to the Evo staff. I talked shit to like some of my personal TOs I was with, so the people that worked at Red Bull. I'm gonna name names. Walter Padilla, Zach Catterman. These guys run East Coast Throwdown, all right? Joe's exempt from this. Shout out to Long Island Joe. Like, I love you, Joe. He's exempt from this. Those guys ran the Red Bull Street Fighter 5 event at OS NYC, the one that we won, right? I basically, and I know Red Bull pays very well. Red Bull pays very, very well. But it was on PS4. I literally got in their face, and I'm like, yo, like I told them like this. So this is why like a lot of these this is why a lot of these people like hate me. I got in their face and I yelled at them and I said, yo, you guys are fucking frauds. You guys are getting paid thousands of dollars and you're in an internet cafe and you don't want to do Street Fighter 5 on PS. You don't want to do Street Fighter 5 like on PC. You're doing it on Lag Station 4, man. Come on. And these people I've known for like 20 years, right? People I've known for 20 years, right? They're not like that one bit. They're not like that one bit. They set out to destroy me. And I'm gonna leave the video here, guys. Like I also got threats from Evo, but we're gonna get into that later. But I'm gonna leave it here. And you know, I want to set the precedent for you guys before I go into the exact cancellation. I know I said I was gonna go into it last video, but I still need to explain the framework to you guys on like how much work I was actually doing and how I was really taking it to the FGC Illuminati, right? Like we're friends, but behind closed doors, I was causing a lot of problems to them financially. You know, like I didn't care about their business models at all. I care about the players. Like I care about the competitive integrity. And to me, the FGC Illuminati, the Western FGC, they care more about lining their pockets. And that's why I think I got canceled, guys. Because at the end of the day, all this compared to all the Saudi money we have now, this bullshit we're talking about at most it's like $10,000 to $12,000. I mean, it's when I look back on it, it's kind of crazy in comparison. You know, now it's $1 million pots, and the FGC literally called me. They tried to say I'm the worst person ever for like $12,000 at
That don't matter, dude.
most, which I all paid back anyway. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and all.
Bro, just be.
He lost me.
Yeah, it's weird. Like you, at the end of the day, you still stole. If you're saying you stole $12,000, and now you're saying it's okay because now there's millions of dollars in the FGC, so my little $12,000 don't matter. What is wrong with
that? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Hi.
I'm gonna start uploading some classic historical battles as well, and I hope you guys enjoy my story time. Now, I hope I wasn't rambling too much.
You were definitely rambling. Praying for your art. Keep them coming. I don't mind the longer videos. How many views he's getting on this? 1,000. That always.
He has fans still?
Apparently, these people aren't shitting on him. These people are trying to welcome art back to the FGC. They're feeling bad for his dad being gone, but they want to hear the lore of the FGC Illuminati and all that. I miss Too Old, Too Furious. I do not like the cancel mob thing. I do not like generalizing people to a cancel mob. But you cannot handle.
Can you hear the hands of time turning somewhere deep inside? Every age that fades away leaves another world behind.
This shit is sad.
I think I am ready for Tokan Coach.
I'm getting there.
Let me show you why.
Born before the clock could breathe, I watched the stars ignite beneath me. Golden fire within my soul, a fragment stolen, never whole. Through 1,000 changing skies, I have watched the mighty rise. Every kingdom, every name falls into the dark.
They've been sent.
Where, Clutch? On TikTok?
Yes.
Okay. Ew.
TF is that?
I have no idea. That it was weird. Damn it. Nightcore. Those combos in what's it called? My God, my brain. This shit is called the League of Legends fighting game. 2x KO. Like how hard are they?
2x KO.
think that's funny that this skin makes the trail he follows brown, like he's just following the stank. He's like, I smell the stank, and I'm gonna tear you up because you stink. Take my claws in your back because you stink. Or chest. How hard would you say the combos are in in 2x scale? God damn.
Like A7.
Like a 7? Okay.
Because you are not putting in inputs.
And I said, what the?
It's just button combinations all the way through, huh? Which is like just learning.
The specials are directional.
I bet if you learned hitbox clutch, it'll sound like you're typing. It will sound like you're typing a 100-word essay.
It does actually.
Man, Art, you are not getting that many views. I can't remember when the Maturino thing happened. You know what? Definitely posted a lot of videos. Let's see. How about popular? 480K 12 years ago. Mortal Kombat. Okay, he was up there. Damn. Damn, bro, you destroyed yourself. Even getting all those views on Clash of Ninja. Brother. Oh my God, you had to have been making money. Like, he can't, like, the whole jobless thing, like, had to be, like trying to paint this picture of him struggling. When these videos were coming out and then they got, like, views, like, 245,000, like, he was making money off these, especially if he was running ads on them. I mean, with people watching them. God damn. Okay, now it's starting to dip down. But it's a mix of being like older and newer.
But how could scam with that money was pouring in?
I'm not even trying to say he had like a lot of money, Clutch, but like I feel like he had enough money to live off of and still decided to go for the scam. Like about what's Button Check's views is probably around like 20,000. He's able to do that full time off like consistently having sponsors in the like 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 views range. So Art was definitely had to be somewhat living off this.
It was enough money to not work a full-time 9 to 5.
True. And like it was like he was making money off of doing something that he loved to do. apparently, but then like it wasn't enough. What's his oldest video?
Alright. Him up by like time get different. So let's punish that jump short. Smart stuff. And you see, yeah, like that's what he's been going for.
Greed is one hell of a drug.
Trying to stop that head stop at any cost. Nice. Kyoko not phased though. Oh wow, doesn't punish an up kick. I guess he wasn't ready since he switched sides. Wow, it's so clean. After Legend.
Holy, look how young he looks.
Yeah, there's a feeling of like looking at this and then foreshadowing
Really? That beat Scissors?
of what
That's crazy,
happens to
man.
him.
Yo, Afro Legend. Yeah, he's trying to whore out. He's got the corner pressure now. Notice how whenever Bison's not charged, like he goes nuts with the fan traps and tries to get Kyoko to move. Kyoko not taking the bait. He's blocking properly, but gets knocked down. This is bad. Yeah, gets that pressure. See what that one knockdown did to him? He can never maintain a charge. Oh wow. Anybody's game now. And this time the cross up, it gets grabbed. That's my joint.
This man looks young, healthy, and full of life.
Damn. I'm surprised you were able to see it on the phone, Clutch.
Against online. Yeah, so many different combinations. Yeah. Good connection is very important.
Who dis?
That's Zan X-A-N. I can't say his name. Xian. All right, I guess that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna have to look more into this like art thing, man. I need to just start making YouTube videos like I want to do. I appreciate that. Thank you, Happy.
Yes.
Thank you. Help me achieve my goal.